It was time for the Steamies. I was ready. This was my moment. I had my speech in clutch. Thanks, I guess. Steph does a video on Sunday as well. So yes, welcome to my Sims story time. It's kind of like a Sims machinima, but I made no attempt in making any of this look pretty. I literally just played The Sims for 4 hours, and now I'm gonna tell you what I did in the game. Grab some tea, play The Sims along with me, and don't move to LA. Fuck me. Fuck me. So I started off by hopping off the plane at LAX with a dream and no guardian.
Because I left my parents at home.
So it was hello and welcome to Los Angeles. Because Los Angeles is literally the definition of when you buy it online versus when it arrives. Speaking of lies, I should probably come clean and say that this video was indeed inspired by both Emma Chamberlain and Lauren's Eastside. So yep, that's just one of the side effects of living in LA. All originality just burns in the hellfires of LA while Manny MUA maniacally laughs in the distance. Okay boys, where are we dropping? Now allow me to introduce you to the real stars of my LA YouTuber life. Shane and friends, Team 10. 8, Just Jake Paul, the Vlog Squad, Jojo Simwa, and yes, I did pull my hair back so that we could have matching hairlines, the Snooty Gurus, the Sister Squad, but I also put James Charles in the Snooty Gurus, so he's been sister separated from them, and me. My dick fell off! One disturbing thing that I discovered while setting up my game is how eerily similar all of the YouTuber houses are to the real ones. We live in a simulation. Also, not trying to flex, but I should mention that I do indeed have the top downloaded Team 10 item of all time. So please put that on my gravestone. Fuck me. Fuck me. It's time for an empty house tour. Don't worry, of course, I'm not going to change at all, even though changing is a natural part of YouTube and even life itself. And I mean, no shit, I've changed. Like, I started YouTube pre-breast and I'm still pre-breast, but here we are. I mean, when I started my channel, I was 12 years old and wanted to be Zoella, so
now I'm just Hoella.
So yes, it's time to change everything about my appearance, surroundings, and personality. Mr. Kate has evaporated. Fuck me! Fuck me! Hi guys, welcome to my house tour. In the front we have cannons to keep the peasants out. In the back I have a shark pond because living in LA is basically the equivalent of swimming with the sharks. I also have a throne for when I take over the 7 kingdoms. And a queen-size bed for a queen. Beauty lights so that you can see every crevice and pore I have. And although I do possess pores, I am not poor. And did I mention that my entire house is made out of marble? Beauty gurus with their marble kitchen tops. Aesthetic, more like ass-pathetic. Fuck me! Fuck me! I need DSLs to match my DSLR camera. Fuck me! And no, I don't mean literally. I changed every single outfit of my Sim selves. Fuck me! Fuck me! That was a joke. Obviously, YouTubers don't have jobs. Got him. So it was time to register as self-employed because one thing that a lot of LA YouTubers forget to do is pay their taxes. Pay your taxes, sheeple! Fuck me! Fuck me! At this point in the game, I had no other aspiration than befriending all the beauty gurus. Luckily, as Jeffrey Blowjobs is a familiar on my channel, I knew him well. I decided to ask him about what happened to his 100 kids. Where did they go? Turns out YouTubers don't like it when you dig into their past. After being brutally rejected by your idol, the best thing you can do is fight their battles for them. That was when Manny MUA entered the picture. I knew what I had to do.
Ooh, girl.
Then Jenna Marbles, her dogs, and her better judgment appeared. Also, Sermit and Maple ate off the floor like her actual dogs, so We live in a simulation. Mum was very disappointed in my actions, so she kicked me out to the Calabasas curb.
Hump me, fuck me.
Obviously, I had to eat a salad for dinner because if I didn't, I'm pretty sure the vegans would turn up at my house, kill me, and eat my carcass as a political statement.
6 figures I was only for.
So it was back to editing, and like real life, I had lost my mind a bit. And my entire head. Your wig evaporated, well, my entire head vaporized.
6 figures I was only for.
I got my first spawn! It was for a fishing company, so it was time to fish for likes. Not sure what they were trying to say, but I can assure you when I open my legs, it smells like nothing but roses and purity. After doing a brand deal, I always like to mourn the loss of my integrity. Speaking of selling out, it was now time to join Team 10, or Team 7, with Jake Paul, Erica Costello, Tessa Brooks, this guy, this other guy, and the Dolan twins. Team 10 was unfortunately full, and I honestly considered getting rid of some members. But that was when Jerica divorced and I could finally audition for Team 10, like I'd always dreamed of. Meanwhile, Erica Costello was now a titty streamer who twerked for money. Tessie liked that a bit too much. What the fuck? I was intimidated, but luckily, doing pranks came naturally to me. It's just a prank, bro.
Just a prank, bro.
Obviously, there was no way I was getting into Team 10 on my own merit. I mean, I literally have the IQ of a dog. Here I am peeing on the floor. So I decided to make a charitable donation to the Team 10 Foundation. Well, what happened next, Steph? He took my money and didn't let me into Team 10, so I decided to hold hands with his neck.
I don't know, you better
I was now in Team 10, but even though I was now in Team 10, I had begun to develop some kind of power complex. I needed to finesse my way to the top. I've made it to the top.
I'ma come back like a boomerang.
Yo, is that dead body? No? Wow. I laid there in exhaustion. Social climbing is still climbing, but then Jojo appeared.
Jojo, would you like my merch? Please take my merch.
I'ma come back like a boomerang.
Bitch. B-I-C-C-H. There was no time for sleeping. It was time to drop my apology video. I decided to have my sim look at a sad painting because she's a sociopath. There's no way she felt any actual remorse. Once I had dropped my fat apology and was done exploiting someone else's death, David Dobrik showed up at my house, but he didn't have a camera. I was understandably concerned. Did Liza break up with him or something? I don't know what I said to him, but it must have made him feel better because suddenly he started doing this. And this. Obviously at this point in my career, it was now time to drop a single. Even though I had shown no prior interest or talent in music. There was no need for me to go to a studio or find a producer when I could just make it at home
And put every single sound effect in existence on it.
My vocals tuned to perfection. That's also what some may say about my Instagram. It was now time to drop my fat single like your mum dropped her ass to the ground to impress your dad at the club. And that's how you were conceived. The venue, secured. My voice, angelic. Hotel, Trivago. The entire ghost of Team 10's past had showed up to support me. Jeffree Star, well, he just showed up. Jojo Siwa? Well, she was there. I was basking in my own Gucci glory when in the corner of my eye I noticed that the love of my life had just walked into the room. Tisha Potatoes was here! My dreams were finally coming true. Oh fuck. Even after that brutal rejection, I still couldn't deny the spark between us. I mean, when she gives you that look, you know you're about to do something story time worthy. Unfortunately for you guys, I got distracted by Manny MUA struggling to get into the club, and this story came to an end. For now, it was time for my performance, and like a bad sexual partner, I just stood there. I laid there, underperforming. And the audience, well, they hit it, quit it, and banana split it. Out of the door. But it was okay because I called up my manager and told them to publish a fake good story about my single.
6 figures I was only for.
I don't know what I started smoking in LA, but I guess I was now a furry. And a sugar baby, what the fuck is going on? And speaking of smoking, I was now a proper celebrity and unlocked the trail blazer. And I was also laundering money. This is why I played The Sims. Speaking of why I played The Sims, my idol suddenly appeared at my house. I was living every Stan's dream. Obviously, the only way to gain friends and subscribers is to be relatable to them. So I decided to cry in front of her. It was a very vulnerable moment, and I think she appreciated that. Hey look, it's Logan Paul. If you are Jason Nash, my dad, my boyfriend, or Jesus, I suggest you close your eyes now.
Hump me, fuck me, daddy better make me sure.
It's everyone's favorite time of year. It was time to get VidCon! And yes, I was a fucking featured creator. But first, it was time for a quick jog in my Gucci slides to clear my mind and get skinty for VidCon. The paparazzi are everywhere. And an outfit change. This is my final form. Obviously, I couldn't meet fans in the real world, so I ran the fuck away to my meet and greet. I'm pretty sure my meet and greet broke all VidCon records. This is me and you guys. We are a cult. VidCon was going well. I thought I had finally become a wholesome and unproblematic YouTuber until Jason Nash walked through the door. We had to fight for Trisha's love, and I came out victorious. Don't fuck with Steffo, Jason, Daddy Nash. I love my wife. The devil works hard, but my social climbing and social blading ass works harder. Turns out the one video I uploaded was in fact nominated for an award. It was time for the Steamies. And after my flare-up of teenage acne, I was nominated for Breakout Creator. I was ready. This was my moment. I had my speech in clutch. Thanks, I guess. I prayed to my Trisha shrine and I was ready. Unfortunately for me, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, and David Dobrik won instead of me. I was furious. Everything I had worked for the last sim day for nothing, but I knew where I could get a Steamy Award. Oh hi, David Dobrik.
I don't know, you better stop!
I'm pretty sure I just escaped prison, and that was it. That was the story of how I overthrew PewDiePie or T-Series, I'm not too sure right now. I was now the ultimate YouTuber, or at least until Article 13 comes into place and fucks us all. And also, I think I'm about to become a father, so make sure to stay tuned for part 2 on Christmas Day, when Jesus will be born once again. Were you about to go? Well, I think you've forgotten one crucial step in becoming an LA YouTuber. Releasing your merch line. Wow. We've got Sinner hoodies and long sleeves with cute little fucking plum bobs on the sleeves. Would you look at that? I hope you're staying hydrated this holiday season, cause where my H2 hose at? And finally, we have the censored phone cases, so it's kind of mysterious, like what's censored behind your phone. Maybe you have a dick for a nose, I don't know. But hope you like it. I designed some of it myself, so pretty gassed about that. Swipe up!